Hello, hello. Welcome back once again to the half hour of inspiration for motivation for meditation. So, I did my hour yesterday. I did 1 hour of meditation. I used a frequency which was focusing on the throat chakra. So that was pretty good. Actually, it was pretty intense. Believe it or not, I had a pretty intense meditation. I was like, yeah, pretty much wanting to give up right away. Like that's normally how it works. Like even if you're just starting, like even if you're just beginning at doing 3 minutes, don't be surprised if you want to quit within the first 8 seconds. Like you could easily want to quit right away. Like 8 seconds in, you'll be like, yeah, I want to quit. Like I'm quitting. That could easily happen. Easily. Don't be surprised if you immediately want to quit. It's funny how that works, but as David Goggins says, most people give up at 40%. Okay? So if you can go another 60%. So if you're getting a little more advanced and you went 4 minutes, you could actually probably go 10 minutes, right? But we're just getting going here with 3 minutes for 3 weeks for 3 months. This is just the beginning, okay? But it's still, you have to start somewhere. So you need to actually get in there. And also a funny thing is, well, I'm going to do these videos until the end of the summer. So until the end of this month, until the end of August. So you can watch, like if you watched the first one, like a week or two ago, watch how then if you came back and watched one at the end of August, see how you still haven't even done even 1 minute, right? Or if you have, that's awesome. But if you haven't, it's like, watch how people will always say, I could easily do that. I don't need to do 3 minutes. I could do 10 minutes. I do it all the time. I do meditation all the time. I could do an hour, blah, blah, blah. Just wait till this one thing happens and I'll do 20 minutes a day, da, da, da. But watch how that person didn't, right? Watch how they didn't actually ever do it. The whole fucking end of the summer went by and you never actually even did 1 fucking minute, right? You just said you were gonna, you said, oh, once one thing happens, I will the other day. But you actually never did it though. And watch how your whole life is like that. Your whole life is just you saying you're going to do some shit and then you never do it and you just justify it. You just justify. Other people will just enable you to make up excuses. Oh, you're right. Someone else got in my way. It was someone else who kept me from meditating. Blah, blah, blah. But you're the one who never actually did it. Right? You had every opportunity to do it, but you didn't. And that's the difference. That really is the difference between people. Some people do. They do the thing that they're supposed to do. And the other people don't. That's really all it is. You think it's something magical. You think it's something special. You think, oh, Michael Jordan's tall. Oh, Luke has a fucking beard. You know what I mean? They're special. Nah. Yeah, okay, I do have a beard. Okay, Michael Jordan is tall. But you know what? We fucking do the work. And that's the real difference. Because it wouldn't matter. If you were tall, you'd still fuck off. And you still wouldn't even do the work. You'd still find an excuse. Oh, I can't because I'm too tall. I'm too lanky. If I was a little shorter, I could really... Then I'd have more strength and I'd play basketball. Nah. Well, yeah, if I had a beard like Luke, then I'd start meditating because then I'd look like I'm that. I'd look like a meditator. I'd look like I'm spiritual. But you fucking still wouldn't, right? You'd spend your time on some like beard websites figuring out what kind of beard oil to use instead of just doing your fucking work like an actual person. And that's what people do. I see it all the time. Yep, right away. You can just see within 15 seconds of meeting someone, you can just see it. All of a sudden, they just start talking about something. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Oh, and my girlfriend this. Oh, the thing is, it just happened this at work. Oh my gosh, and I would, but I can't, my arm hurts. And they just start saying excuses out of nowhere. It's like, why are you bringing up excuses? This isn't the excuse hour. This isn't let's get together and make up excuses. And you can just see how their mind just lets them do it. And the instant you bring a little tiny bit of resistance towards them, they just run away. Be like, oh, but I mean, oh, well, I couldn't go to the gym because I just couldn't and I had too much time. But you're talking to me here, so you have time to stop and talk to me. Why didn't you go to the gym? Oh, I couldn't, but you could have just done 10 push-ups right here during this conversation. Why didn't you do that? And it just breaks down their frame because they don't want to accept that. It's like you don't really want to do it. You don't really want to get in shape. You don't want to get in shape as bad as you want to fucking talk shit. You don't want to get in shape as bad as you want to distract yourself, as bad as you want to check your fucking Snapchats. You don't actually want to get in shape. Just admit it. Just admit it. You don't really want to live your fucking dreams as much as you want to do coke. You want to do coke more than you want to be happy. Okay, just admit that. Right? You don't really want to be in a good relationship. Not as much as you want to complain. You want to complain about someone who's not doing anything for you, who's not providing you any value. You'd rather complain about them than you would build and work at a healthy relationship. That's what you want to do. Okay, well then that's what you're going to get. And you can go around and find other people who are going to pay attention to you and are going to enable you to behave that way and are going to validate you. And that's going to be your life. And it's not going to change. And you're going to do that for years and years and years. And one day you're going to be sitting in a chair and you're going to be 88 years old and you're going to all of a sudden realize, fuck, you did it wrong. It's too late. You can start. You should still start. If you're 88 and you're watching this, fuck it. You should still start. And you know what? You should. That's awesome. It's hilarious. I don't give a fuck. You still probably can put another 10 years in. Put 20 years in. Oh well. You'll probably still be wet. In fact, let me just go into that. The bar is so low that if you're 88 watching this and you start now, you'll still be way ahead of 90% of people because that's how low the bar is. People won't do it. But you know what? Why wait till you're 88? Why wait? Do it now. And then you can have a whole life ahead of you. You can improve your whole life. You can take your whole thing in a different direction. You can do it. Maybe I will just keep making these videos, who knows, permanently, right? Because there's unlimited supply of potential out there because nobody's tapping it. The money and the success and the fame and the relationships and the fucking pull-ups and the meditation and all of it is just sitting there. It's just waiting for you to go ahead and take advantage of it because nobody's bothering. Right? Why do you think alcohol sales is so high? Why do you think people spend so much money on cigarettes? Why do you think people spend so much money on pills, on distraction, on movies? Because that's what they want. They want all that rather than actually investing in themselves. So as long as those industries are booming, there's going to be a lot of room for improvement, right? It's like the minute that Coke and pills go out of style, all right, then maybe I can stop making videos. Maybe that's how it's going to work. Because until then, people are still going to be so distracted and so out of touch that the most basic shit, like 3 minutes of meditation, is fucking mind-bending to them, and they can't even fathom it. In the same way, that person who just wants to complain about why they can't work out or why they don't have time to work out, when I tell the person, do 10 push-ups literally right this instant, like you're speaking to me now, you've been speaking to me for over a minute, you could have done 10 push-ups. But you don't want to. So until you admit that you don't want to do 10 push-ups as much as you want to talk shit, we've got nothing to say, okay? If you admit that and you're like, yeah, Luke, you know what? I really just rather talk gossip than work out. Okay. All right. I can respect that to some degree. At least you're accepting it. At least you admit it. Like, you know what? I'd just rather be drunk and take pills. I'd just rather do that than really improve myself. Okay, cool. then that's what you want, and you accept that, and all right. But don't fucking lie about it. Don't sit there and say you want to change your life and then just carry on doing the same bullshit. That's pathetic. That's repulsive. If we lived in a just society, that'd be illegal and you'd be dragged away to a fucking gulag. That's pathetic. All right? It's not cool. But I can't because I have a fucking anxiety disorder, and I can't because I'm fucking have social pressure anxiety. But nobody cares. And it's just you saying it and a couple other idiots validating you. Okay, I don't care. Even if you probably do have like crippling, unprecedented like social anxiety. That could be the case. Good. Then that's where you're at. Right? Accept that. You're in crippling, unheard of pain and discomfort. Say, I'm just using this as an example because people bring that up a lot, that you have like social anxiety. Okay, good. Then that's your case. When you get in social situations, you suffer from crippling, inhuman fucking discomfort. Then there you go. Then that's what you live with. You embrace it. If you do that long enough, maybe it will reduce. Maybe that will push you to improve other things. Maybe you can read some books and figure out have more things to talk about when you're in a social setting, right? Maybe you can use that uncomfortable maybe you can use that uncomfortable situation as a way to like actually feel more more inspiration to actually go ahead and make a change, right? That could happen. You could do that. So do it then. Right? Do it. Don't sit around and pretend that things are going to somehow get better if you're not actively working on them. There's just no way it's going to happen. So until you actually make like a radical massive change, why would you expect things to ever get better? They're not. And even if you just keep replaying the same patterns in your mind, they're just going to keep fucking around with you anyway. You're just going to keep, I'm that guy who can't work out. I'm that guy who has social anxiety. I'm that guy who can't meditate. I'm that guy who got told by my fucking grade A teacher I'm fucking worthless. Da 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 da. You're just going to keep that up forever. It's never going to change because no one's going to change it for you. You have to actually change it. You have to sit there and be like, oh, wait a minute. I can actually just improve my skills and then I won't have as much social anxiety and I can just embrace these feelings and transform them into something more positive. Oh, I can do that and it takes time and effort and work, but I can do it? Okay, cool, I'll just do that. Oh, I can just apply myself and do 3 minutes of meditation and just start right now, no matter what the fucking cost, no matter what the fucking penalties, I'm going to do it right now in the middle of a fucking museum. And I'm just going to lay down on the ground and do my meditation, no matter what. I'm going to pull over on the side of the fucking highway. I'm going to go down on the bank of the fucking highway and do my meditation. If the police come by and start dragging me away, I'm going to finish the meditation. When they spray me in the face with fucking mace, I'm going to finish the meditation, no matter what the cost, because it's the most important thing in the world. But you don't want to hear that. That's what it takes. That's what you need to do. Right? So that's what you're going to be doing. That's how you need to approach it. But I thought meditation was like Zen. I thought it was like everyone's special. No, it's hardcore. You do this right now. It's stop making up excuses. Stop going to bookstores and talking to the fucking people at the bookstores about how to meditate. Stop doing that. Just go do the actual meditation. Stop reading books all the time. Just do the meditation. And then you can read some books. But until you actually do it, you're just a clown. You're just a clown, and you're just playing a little clown character, but you dressed up as a meditation guy, or you dressed up as whatever it is you're pretending to be. Stop pretending and actually do it. That's how it works. Sorry for the brutality of it all, but that is pretty brutal, and it's cool and it's hilarious that way because that's why Michael Jordan makes more money than you, right, or than me. That's why he's a better basketball player than me. That's why he's always going to get more championship rings. That's why he has a pair of shoes named after him, because he worked harder. you know, and that's why he got that success in basketball. Good for him, right? That's awesome. And so if you want to have success in the things that you're trying to do, what do you think you do? You work harder at them. You keep doing it. And again, the bar's so low that 90% of people will just give up right away. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's just right away. Just the slightest, the most insignificant little obstacle, and people just give up. They don't even realize that's how it works. They think like a slight amount of resistance is an absolute wall. They think that's the end of the line. Really, that's how it works. Most people think that a little bit of resistance is a sign that they should quit. It's insane. Right? It's insane. That's a sign that you're on the right track and you should keep going. That's all it is yes, you're in the right direction, keep going. But there's resistance there. I know. That's why you should keep going. That's why you're on the right track. Right? That's how it works. So I would encourage you to today put your headphones in, do 3 minutes of meditation. Just do it. Just get started. And even if you want, you can post it all over fucking Snapchat and Instagram. I'm meditating. I'm a meditator. Meditation. Hashtag meditation. Blah, blah, blah. You can do it if you want. If that helps you, go ahead. But as long as you actually do it, that's cool. I don't really care about the rest. But as long as you're not just like as long as you're not like posting shit all day long that's like talking about how you are like a great big meditator. What's up, Anthony the Rock? What's up, brother? This guy's been going hard at it. He's a boss. He's big into it. I love it. Thank you for coming on, man. Yeah, but we're all trying to learn these ways to improve ourselves in whatever way it is. Okay? So you want to... What's up, man? How's it going, dude? You want to try to find a way to actually lean into resistance. You lean into resistance. Okay? You do that. You lean in. You breathe, you accept, you embrace, okay? You appreciate the fact that there's resistance, because if that resistance wasn't there, you'd just be some weak, jelly fucking donut loser and you wouldn't be getting anywhere. So you want to actually embrace, be like, wow, this is so much resistance I'm facing today. This is fucking unbearable. I'm sure that I'll die. You want to really get to that point. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger used to say, I'm not afraid to pass out in the gym. What are you talking about? I'll pass out in the gym. And he knew that that was possible. Why are you walking around scared to even embrace a little bit of resistance? Just a little bit. I can. It's too hard. Motherfucker, do it. Like, get in there and embrace it and recognize that that's how champions are made. That's how any person of any amount of substance is made. They lean into resistance. And if you just don't want to accept that and you want to sit around just saying why the world shouldn't be like that, you know what? Well, you shouldn't even came to life then, because this is how this world works. It's not the way you think it is. It's not the way that you thought it was on some fucking TV show. It's not how it is in World of Warcraft, right? It doesn't quite work that way. But it's too late, because you're already alive. You're already here. You already have 2 arms and 2 legs and a fucking heartbeat, and here you are, and this is how this game works. Right? And I'm sorry that it's me who had to tell you. I'm sorry that it's me with the fucking man bun and the beard and the stupid fucking Instagram and the YouTube and the cussing and the swearing. I'm sorry that it had to be this way. Okay? But it is. Just accept it. Either that or you can go back to playing Call of Duty for 10 hours a day. Don't give a fuck. Go to your doctor and tell them you're fucking sad and eat a pill. Go ahead. I don't care. But this, I'm telling you the truth. Why? Because I already checked. If you don't believe me, go watch Rogan. Go listen to Julian Tyler. Go watch Eckhart Tolle. Go fucking watch Tony Robbins. I don't give a shit. Go to fucking David Goggins' Instagram. Go check for yourself, right? Listen to Alan Watts. Listen to Terrence McKenna. Listen to all these guys, all the girls too. Listen to fucking Aubrey Marcus' girlfriend, Whitney Miller, Dr. Rhonda Patrick, Beyonce, Oprah. All these people that have come before us, that they took a look, and they were like, oh, this is how the world works. This is how you improve as a person. This is how you grow into the kind of human being that you want to be. Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to start following that path. Okay? And it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be. It's not the way that it was on a fucking movie. It's not the way that maybe you one time led yourself to believe. Okay? It's not the way that the politicians told you. It's not the way that fucking Pepsi and Coke told you. It's not quite that way. It's different than that. You have to actually get in the game. Right? You have to put skin in the game, and you have to believe that what you're doing is important. And that's going to take time. It's going to take effort. But it's going to be worth it, because then you'll actually have been a human being. Then when you actually are time to die, one day, as a reward for all your hard work, one day you'll be able to fucking die. And when you do that, you can look back on your life and be like, wow, I really went hard in that thing. I took advantage of my fucking time on this earth, right? I really expanded. I took every single thought, every single moment, every single feeling, and I embraced it all. And I took everything I could. I faced stimulus, I faced resistance, but I kept embracing it all. Because that's what I was here to do. That's why I was put on this earth, okay? And you want to get involved with that. And you know what? The rest will come, man. It'll come. You'll get gains in the gym. You'll get fucking hot girlfriends. You'll get cool guys to fucking marry you. You'll get money. The shit will come. But you have to actually be willing to put in the work, and it's your work. It's not mine. It's yours. Right? And you know what that is. Stop trying to bullshit and stop lying. People spend their whole lives lying about it. Well, I can't quite do it because I have to fill out a test at school. For who? What are you, 8? What the fuck are you doing? Do your work. But I can't because my boss told me. But what? Maybe your work is telling your boss to shut the fuck up and get out of my face. But I would get a better relationship. But the thing is, my girlfriend keeps telling me, okay, but that's not work. You're not doing work. Your work is probably to tell your girlfriend to shut up, and it's not your problem, and you're sick of it, and we're done. That's your work. But you don't want to do that. You want to avoid that. You want to put everything in the way, and you want to do every single thing in the world, but do the actual thing that needs to be done. You want to pile up emails. You want to pile up text messages. You want to pile up stupid events that you're going to go to. You want to fill your time so badly so you can avoid sitting with yourself and embracing the true reality that what you have to do is face yourself and change yourself and embrace those emotions. Embrace that one time when you were 10 years old and your fucking friend told you you're stupid and you're never going to be amount to everything. And you're still sad about that and you don't want to admit that. Fucking admit that shit and stop running around and hiding behind everything else. Stop. But I gotta go. I gotta buy a BMW. I gotta take the fucking kids to school. I got 2 more appointments. For what though? For why? So you can hide behind 10 more appointments? So you can hide behind being volunteering at 4 different places? You ain't helping no one. Shut up. The thing you need to do is face your own fucking past. Face your own shadow. That's your volunteer work. You'd rather go volunteer at some soup kitchen than you would volunteer in your own fucking mind. You don't want to volunteer 3 minutes of meditation 3 times a week for 3 months. You don't want to get started with 3 minutes right now. But you'll drive all over town. Drive all over town to visit fucking people, to say hello to people, to fucking volunteer at a soup kitchen, blah, 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 make money, Well, you'll do all that, but you won't invest 3 minutes in yourself. You're fucking pathetic. Like, that's the state of the world we live in. Like, and then you want to make up for that. You want to make up for that by buying an expensive car. Oh, okay. That's weird. You want to make up for that for posting just the perfect selfie, the perfect fucking picture on Instagram. It doesn't work like that. Like, you're lost. And that's people, you know? That's people. And so my point of view is just, look, what we're talking about, what we're doing, if you're watching this video, if you're trying to engage with this, if you're into this kind of vibe, if you're vibing with this type of shit, what I'm saying is we're taking a new path now, okay? We're taking an actual, real, human being path, and we're actually going to engage with the type of people that we know we can be, and we're going to move forward with that. Right? We're going to move forward with becoming this kind of person, with building this kind of tribe, with doing what we know is right. If you haven't already done it, just go and listen to that Rogan, that like 5-minute motivational video that Joe Rogan has on YouTube. Someone put music on it. It's like 5 minutes long. I think it's called Be the Hero of Your Own Story. And just listen to that. I've mentioned this before. Literally listen to that multiple times. Listen to it 10 times. I would say that video alone probably did more good for the fucking adult population of this fucking land than probably every single fucking high school in all of North America. That one 5-minute video, just go listen to that. Put in Joe Rogan, Be the Hero of Your Own Story meditation on YouTube. Motivation on YouTube, where he talks about, you don't have to be the fucking person of your past. You don't have to be that one time you were drunk. You don't have to be that one time you were a fucking idiot and you smashed your car into something. You can actually wake up today and like you're the same fucking, you're just like everybody else. You can wake up today and be like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not living a fake life anymore. I'm sick of that. I'm just not going to do it. I'm changing. I'm going to change. And I'm just only going to do it. Every single day, that's what I'm going to do. No matter what the cost, no matter what the price, I don't give a fuck what happens. If my arms fucking fall off, if my legs fall off, if my house burns down, if every... Okay, man. Yeah, thanks for coming, brother. Yeah, man. And that's how it goes. You want to actually do this. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute here anyway, so thanks, man. But yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to actually do that. And the more you sit around making up excuses that you don't have to do it or that it's not going to work for you, you're just another excuse. Like, it is going to work for you. It will work for you. Just make the decision today and be like, it is going to work for me. This is my path now. No, it's not going to be easy. Yes, you're going to fall down and scrape your knees, but this is my path and I'm just going to keep doing it. And someday, one of these days, I'm going to look back. You're going to look back months from now and years from now. And you're going to be like, fuck, man, I really did that. Like, I really did that. That's how it works. So, until you get started with that, what's the point, man? What's the point? Who cares? It's like you can go around shopping your little character around to people and trying to sell it to people, which is what most people are doing. They're trying to shop their lifestyle around. They're shopping their photos of their family. They're shopping their fucking wedding pictures. They're shopping their car, their job, and they're packaging that together, and then they're going around trying to sell that to other people. Like, hey, do you believe me that this is cool? Do you believe me that all these things are good and are making me happy? Do you believe it? Does anyone believe this? Can I convince you to believe this? That's what people do. And they shop it around. And when they find someone who believes it, they're like, okay, good. Here's a person I can put on my list of someone I can shop this fucking lie to, and they'll buy it. Okay, cool. And then they collect people who they do that to. That's how it works. But you don't want to play that game. Don't play that game. Don't buy it and don't sell it. When someone sells you that, you just don't buy it. You just, it's the character you have there. I understand you created that character. Okay, that's what you did. I mean, I don't believe that, but okay. And then you don't sell it. You don't create a character to sell to other people. You say, this is who I am right here. I'm not really into creating characters. I mean, I don't play fucking World of Warcraft, so I'm not into creating characters, but this is who I am. I'm not perfect. This is what I'm working on. This is what I'm trying to do. That's the end of it. And then you accept the people for who they are, and they accept you for who you are. And then you don't have that weird fake wall between you and other people, because that never produces anything good. Okay? If you want to get started, 3 minutes of meditation. Do that shit today. Don't fucking wait. Do it today. Then do it 2 other times this week. Okay? 3 minutes, 3 times a week. And then do that for 3 months. If you do it, you'll start to get on the right path because you actually want to be able to do something. And as I'm making this big speech here, you're going to be like, well, how do I get started, Luke? I don't know. This is how you get started. You do 3 minutes of meditation today. That's on the path. You're on the path. Then the rest of the day, I don't care what you do. Do 3 minutes of meditation today, and then I don't give a fuck. Go back to playing World of Warcraft. But you did the 3 minutes. Then you're going to do it 3 more times this week. And we'll go from there. Okay? Anyway, that's it. That's 30 minutes. Bang. Blew it the fuck off. like a boss, like a boss. Thank you for everybody who's checking it out, tuning in and sending me messages and shit. Much appreciated. Till next time, peace out.